Welcome back, everyone. I'm Dr. Stephen Cabral, board certified doctor of naturopathy, back with a brand new whiteboard series. And today we are going over the top 3 testosterone killing foods. So these are the exact foods that unfortunately will lower your testosterone levels in an unhealthy way. Now, I've done a previous podcast that I will pop up that will send over the link if you want to learn how to lower your testosterone levels in a healthy way using certain herbs. But just keep in mind, that would be something that you might want to use with women that have PCOS or other issues where their testosterone levels are a little bit higher. You would want to test that first. So I'll talk about testing in just a moment. But for a lot of people, they actually want to improve their testosterone. They want to increase their testosterone levels naturally. And in this particular video, I want to share with you 3 foods that a lot of people are eating and consuming that are naturally driving down testosterone, which manifests as lower levels of ambition, lower levels of drive, less energy, lower libido, brain fog, just feeling like blah. So what I want to do is just share 3 of those particular foods. They're unhealthy foods that you certainly want to eliminate from your diet, ideally whoever you are, but really for people that want to boost those testosterone levels and those energy levels naturally. And again, if you're someone that wants to lower your testosterone, don't do it this way. I'll share with you a particular podcast that you can do it more naturally through the use of certain herbs. All right, so let's get started. So the 3 foods that we're going to be going over, the first one, I know it's not exactly a food, but it's meant for human consumption, and that is alcohol, all right? So alcohol is first on our list, and I want to share with you the exact dosage that it affects most people by. Now, these studies were done in particular with men, all right? So just keep that in mind. But alcohol is actually detrimental for women as well. It can raise estrogen levels while keeping progesterone normal, leading to estrogen dominance. But let's move back to testosterone. So what alcohol actually does is lower testosterone after 2 to 3 drinks for most of the test subjects. Now remember, all 3 of these are essentially brand new research. So I want to bring you cutting edge research. More needs to be done, but it makes a lot of sense. We see it in our clinical practice all the time. If you consume alcohol multiple times per week, 2 to 3 drinks at a time, you're going to see most likely lower testosterone. And here's why. Most likely it is affecting overall inflammation in your body. We're going to see that as a theme as we're talking about today's top 3, but also the liver, which is used in the formation and actually removal of testosterone from the body, has to deal with a poison that it just encountered, which is ethanol or alcohol. So it's really important. Although, people enjoy drinking alcohol, it's certainly not a health-based food. So 2 to 3 drinks can definitely lower testosterone. If you've been dealing with low T, you want to probably consume 1 drink maximum at a time and probably just once per week as you are boosting your testosterone levels. After that, you may be able to consume a bit more. All right, number 2 on the list is vegetable oils. Now, it sounds like it might be a health food, right? We have the word vegetable in there, so that's healthy, right? Well, actually not at all, especially not in this case. We're talking about canola oil. We're talking about corn oil. We're talking about soybean oil. A lot of these vegetable oils that are actually in solid form, then they turn them into a liquid through a hydrogenization-based process. And what ends up happening is they put them in these clear bottles, they're oxidized, they're heated, they are highly inflammatory. So when you see these, I can't believe it's not butter, all these fake butters, you're basically taking, well, it's even worse in those cases because you're taking a liquid vegetable oil and then turning it into a solid, which you can only do that in a lab. I mean, these are not natural processes. It creates massive inflammation in your body. And that inflammation and oxidized polyunsaturated fats, not talking about like polyunsaturated fats that you might get with fish or certain nuts. I'm talking about oxidized polyunsaturated fats, which are highly inflammatory, and they've been shown now to drive down testosterone. Even if they're non-GMO, stay away from them, right? Organic canola oil doesn't matter. What you want to do is stick for a healthy fat more with your avocados, your olives, your olive oil, and certain nuts as well. So just keep that in mind when we're looking at our fats. So the last one I want to share with you is soy, all right? So you might say, well, I heard soy was a health food. There are certain instances where actually soy and the phytoestrogens, which are actually plant forms of estrogen in the food can actually be beneficial for some postmenopausal women or women going through menopause, as well as men with prostate-based cancer. Now, here's the interesting thing. One of the reasons why it might be beneficial for men with prostate cancer, or I shouldn't say cancer, let me take that back, is with inflammation of the prostate, as we're not providing medical-based advice here on our Whiteboard series, is because it lowers testosterone levels. So what it's doing is lowering testosterone, which may help the prostate because there's less of a conversion to dihydrotestosterone, which can create issues with the prostate. But also just keep in mind, it was found that men, again, this is men in the study, who consumed one soy protein isolate shake per day, a protein shake made of soy, lowered their testosterone levels significantly. So if you're someone that's, again, looking to boost testosterone, you really want to stay away from soy. Now, will a little bit of non-GMO tofu, a little bit of natto, a little bit of edamame every once in a while affect you? Probably not. Unless you're very sensitive to soy, it's probably not going to be a big issue. But you're getting maybe 5 or 10 grams of protein, soy isolate protein or soy protein from those, not the 20, 30 grams you would get from a soy protein isolate shake. Regardless, if you're someone that's looking to boost your testosterone, soy once a week maximum, or I would keep it out of your diet. All right, there's a time and place for everything. People looking to boost testosterone, let's stay away from the soy. So these are the top 3. They are going to help you to boost energy, boost ambition, boost drive, boost libido, improve overall testosterone levels if you eliminate them or drastically reduce them from your diet. Hopefully this was helpful. And again, if you're someone that wants to learn more to figure out what your testosterone levels are, especially if you're feeling all of the lows, you can actually go to stephencabral.com/hormones-test. So what this enables you to do is test your testosterone right at home, but not just that, is actually looking at the root cause. So it's going to look at estrogen, progesterone, DHEA, testosterone, your cortisol stress levels throughout the day, and believe it or not, even your thyroid levels and blood glucose levels as well. So it's a pretty remarkable test. We use it in our clinical practice all the time, and I want to make sure that you're able to open source this and get it on your own if you'd like. It comes with a full consultation and plan as well with our team. So any questions, always reach out. We're happy to help. And for the lab test, head on over to stephencabral.com/hormones-test. Take care.